Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever IBR Borneo Awards. The island of Borneo has always been a mythical and a mystical, exotic land for the rest of the world. It conjures up images of rainforests, orangutans, colorful tribes, music, a Shangri-La of sorts. Now, I try to capture a little of that magic today by combining this beautiful Iban tribal headgear and iconic Borneo identity to be found nowhere else in the world but here in Borneo with my sari, found everywhere in the world because if you search hard enough, you will find someone with Indian ethnicity in every country. I am sure there is an igloo somewhere in Alaska with an Indian man in there making masala chai Eskimo style. So, yes, although the world has a mostly romanticized way of looking at this island fondly for its rich flora and fauna, what the world needs to know is that the full force of three countries that are amongst the top five richest countries in Southeast Asia with highest purchasing power parity per capita are flowing their energy and focus into this island right now. Brunei, knowing that it's the smallest population in Southeast Asia and has to outgrow its dependence on oil and gas, now looks at expansion into neighboring countries like Indonesia and Malaysia for collaborations and mentorship. Indonesia, knowing it has the largest population in Southeast Asia and having too much of that condensed in Java Tengah, has decided to move its capital to Kalimantan in Borneo. Now, just imagine the change of dynamics in such a huge shift of central administration from the largest and most populous country in Southeast Asia to Borneo. And Malaysia's Sabah, Sarawak, and Labuan benefit by combining the best of two worlds, straddling Malaysia and Indonesia, and benefiting from a strategic location where they do business with Greater China, Korea, Japan, Philippines, Brunei, Indonesia more easily than other states in Malaysia, especially where locations, ports, and proximity to these countries is concerned. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we are creating the first of these IBR Borneo Awards, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is the place to watch in the next 5 years. And leading the clarion call, the main Pied Piper who is attracting energy, attention, and focus into this island is Sarawak. Under the dynamic leadership of a man people here so very fondly refer to as Abang Jo, the Premier of Sarawak. Now, he will take the stage after this and he'll give the keynote address and he will tell you personally the grand vision the leadership of Sarawak has to make this state the shining star of Southeast Asia. But allow me to tell you about the man who makes that magic happen. What I, the average girl in the street, sees, I see untiring leadership and amazing patriotism that inspires the Sarawakian people to do more, have confidence in themselves, and dream big. I see a humbleness that puts people first with a smile for everyone, the kind of leadership that says, hey, I'm here with you, and together we will build bigger. I see the courage to be different, the heart to say, we will do it our way, thank you very much. The confidence and the chutzpah to take any bull by its horn, look at it in the eye and say, I've got this. Let's move on to the next level, please. And this is why I like Sarawak. I like Sarawak because I like the Premier. He walks the talk. And that's the simple equation why investors flock into any land, actually. Basic questions that get all the right answers checked, like, does the governance walk the talk with the promise? Do I feel safe here? Can I build a business that will last a lifetime with minimal hiccups? To all our foreign dignitaries here as our guests today, let me tell you that Sarawak is a powerful state. It's not just a powerful state because it's rich with an abundance of natural commodities. Sarawak is a powerful state because it has a game plan, it has a roadmap, people on the ground, and it has people on the top who believe in this roadmap and this game plan with all their heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always known that the real currency in this world is not money. Money is merely paper or digits in a system, whichever way you choose to look at it. The real currency of the world is energy. Where your focus is, your energy flows. And where your energy flows, your wealth grows. And every time I land here from Kuala Lumpur, I feel that energy. So it's apt that Sarawak is leading the charge, pun intended, in being not just the first green hydrogen hub of Southeast Asia, but also the green battery of ASEAN, selling renewable and sustainable energy to our neighbors. The IBR Borneo Award seeks to capitalize on all this energy flowing in from all over the world to this part of Southeast Asia to position and promote our companies who are instrumental in this growth. This is the platform that will bring the heroes of this region together while welcoming heroes from all over the world to come and join forces with us here. If the world is an oyster, then we are the pearl in that oyster. To help bring the world closer to this pearl, the IBR Asia Group is launching our inaugural regional edition of International Business Review that will be mailed directly to 50,000 corporate and government decision makers across 7 of the largest economies here in Southeast Asia: Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Brunei, and of course, our home ground, Malaysia. We look forward to storytelling for companies and countries wanting to speak directly to the Goliaths and the kingmakers in this part of the world through International Business Review Regional and through all our digital assets in Voice of ASEAN. Now, as a PR company, it's imperative that we help clients understand that the pulse of any nation is through what the citizens, the businesses, and the leaders are saying. And to give you a sample of how we do this, we have partnered with a global monitoring company with local presence, Pulsar, to create an extensive 40-page positive report on Sarawak, researched and monitored through all channels of various stakeholders. Can we have the printed copies passed to the main table, please? Anyone else who wants a complimentary copy of this special report that the IBR Asia Group has produced together with our partner Pulsar, please just email us and we will forward you your special 40-page report free of charge. Ladies and gentlemen, the awards today is a prime example of exceptional storytelling for exceptional companies. And we hope to do more storytelling for Borneo in the future to all 4 corners of the world because, as I mentioned earlier, where people's focus are, their energy flows. And where their energy flows, their wealth grows. Storytelling. The right words, the right crafting of messages, the right audience is the key to bring more focus, more energy, and more wealth into this region. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if words are spells, here's my spell for you tonight, that each and every one of you will enjoy an abundance of success, the healthiest of mind and body, continuous happiness like the fluttering of 1,000 butterfly wings, and more wealth than you know what to do with. It means a lot to us that you took the time and trouble to fly in and come here tonight from all over the world. So on behalf of the state of Sarawak and the IBR Asia Group, I thank you all for gracing tonight with your presence. Do enjoy the rest of the night.